This one is the third programming challenge covering operators. If you have already seen the rules earlier, please skip this video for about a minute to reach the problem description scene. Please go through these rules before you take this challenge. Please take a notebook and pen before you read further. Problem shown here will also depict a recommended time to solve with the acronym shown as RTS. You are advised to keep it as a guideline for you. Don't worry much if you take higher time than the recommended time. Efficiency increases by practice only. Right? You are requested to pause the video after the problem is shown to you. If you really want to evaluate yourself, please do so. After some time of the problem slide, you will be shown the hint slide. You should play the video further to watch the hint and then pause again to try solving the problem again. After that, you are brought to the detailed solution page. Please watch every second of it and compare it with your own solution. Here is the problem 1. Write down the output of the following program. Please pause the video now and try to solve the problem. Play it further when you need the hint. Remember that integer data type in numerator may not be able to retain the whole value if divided by a number that makes a fraction. Pause again now. Replay further when you are ready with the answer. This program will explain you the handling of certain types of data, especially by the division operator. Right? So in this program, we are declaring an integer variable with a value of 10, a float with a value of 2.5, we suffix f to indicate float, and then a boolean b which has a default value of false. Here in the first statement, we are having another variable f1 which is supposed to be again float, but now this is f, that means 2.5 divided by n, 10. Right? So this output we are now printing here. Remember, this output type is float. This statement will explain later. This is again a float value where now integer has been divided by the float value. In this case, this integer has been divided by a high value so that it might become a decimal. And in this case, in this particular highlighted case, this return type was taken as float, and the same case, n by 100, where return type has been taken as integer. These two will explain in a short while. Let us run this program. Let us understand the output one by one. What you were supposed to write. See, this comes from this place, 0.25. See, because the return type is float and the numerator is float, so this will be able to easily handle the float type, and this 2.5 will be easily be divisible by 10. Although the denominator was an integer, still the calculation can be perfectly done and it becomes 0.25 because the return type is float and the numerator is float. This is coming, the second line is coming from this line. Numerator is 10, and with this 2.5 value, this divides perfectly to a value of 4. Right? So this can come as, this return type is float, so this can come as 4, and this is perfect 4, so it will depict as 4.0 because this is return type is float. In the third case, where n by 100 has been given, now since numerator is integer type and dividing this integer type with 100 will actually yield 0.01. But I can't show 0.01 in an integer. No, it will be 0.1, 10 by 100. It will be 0.1. So I can't show 0.1 in a numerator because it is integer type. So this will become 0 actually. 0.1 will become, because it is 0.1. Since the return type is float type, so it will depict 0.0 being a float type. Had it been integer type, it will depict only 0. Right? Now the operator handling this, if the return type is int, so it is showing only 0. This case is covered here. It is showing only 0. Now what we'll do is, we'll show you this particular line. See, in this case, you see the error has come at the time of writing itself. There is a compilation time error. So since there is a possible loss of conversion, so I will not be allowed to compile this program because there is a possible loss of conversion. So there is a compilation error. Okay. I will not be able to compile this program. So that's why I had put up a comment line here. Similarly, let us see this case. This case again, there is a compilation error because the second type is Boolean now. I cannot use Boolean in this division operator case because Boolean cannot be handled. True false is not really 1 or 0. So it is true or false, Boolean variable only. So denominator is Boolean and numerator is integer. The return type is integer, but still I cannot handle this. So I cannot compile this case also. Now let us see this case. This one. This one, it doesn't give me compilation error. There is n by 0, divide by 0 error is there, but it is not a compilation error. This will be probably a runtime error. Let us see this. I'll run this. This runtime error has come. Just see this. This will show me that exception thread is divide by 0 error. Arithmetic exception. Right? So this compilation time error will not come, but runtime error will come. This is called runtime error because here it has not shown me error. This is divide by 0 error. So divide by 0 error, while entry we have to take care ourselves. So this division operator we have to take additional care. That's why this example was shown to you. So again we have to make this comment so that we don't actually show any error, and again run this program so that all values do come successfully. Thank you. Here is another problem for you. Please pause the video now and try to solve the problem. Play it further when you need the hint. Follow the correct order of precedence. Remember, unary and prefix operators are applied even before the arithmetic operators, and parenthesis is the first one to be used. Pause again now. Replay further when you are ready with the answer. So this is a problem of solving the operators based expressions and giving you the results. So this one is where x integer is initialized as 2, y is as 5, and Boolean b has been declared. So let us solve this first one. Say here the brackets would be solved first, so we'll focus on brackets first. So this comment line I have given you the solving technique. So here since y is postfix plus plus, so the value will not change here. So it will be 5 itself, and x is 2, so this will become 10. Brackets will be solved first, so it will become 10. And here interesting thing will happen, that since y is 5 and x is 2, so this should become 2.5. But since y is an integer value, so this will become an integer division case only. So numerator is integer, so this will become 2 only. and here y is 5, so minus operator will also be there, and this x is 2, so 2 minus 5 plus 2 into 10. Now into will occur first, so this will become 20, and then minus 5, so 15, and this is obviously plus 2, so this should be 17, and it's a integer value n, so n will be reported as 17 itself. So this system.out.println will be should print 17. Now let us see this case. This is even more tricky. Here this is prefix decrement operator, and this kind of decrement operators runs first, so and they can run even multiple times in the same expression. So first we have to evaluate left to right. So this x is actually 2, so in this line it will become 1, and in the same line there is another x, so this will become 0 in the same line. So this x will be 1, this x will be 0. So this portion of statement, because this is multiplication with 0 of this portion, so this will become 0. So only this portion will remain. So this will become 1, and since this is assigned to a double value, so this should print 1.0. So this should be outputting 1.0, n1. Now this one is a ternary operator case where n is x greater than x is true, because n here we have calculated as 17 and x is now 0, because this has become 0 now. So this should be true, this portion, and this portion n1 less than y. So n1 is, see here n1 we have calculated as 1.0, and this should is certainly less than y, because y has not changed character, y has changed character, it has become 6. So still it is less than, so this is also true. So this portion of expression is true. But interestingly, here is this negation operator or not operator. So not operator of true will make this evaluation of this first condition as false, and so it will reach to the false portion. So B should print as false. Let us see whether whatever we have done is okay or not. This is running. So this first one, n is printing as 17, this is coming from this place. N1 is printing as 1.0 because this is in double type. So this returns 1, so this will be printed as 1.0. And this B is a Boolean variable. It is representing this calculated expression as false. Thank you.